Somebody jumped in the chat and said what's wrong with the audio, so I may have to make sure the audio was good before we went on ahead and came back. So we already did the intro, so we just gonna skid pad it. We gonna start here. We gonna start here because this is where we left off at. So we gonna start here.
And somebody open-minded. I own an adult service, so I need someone that's okay to be around women.
Wow.
So yeah.
So you're looking for a very special and unique lady tonight.
Yeah, very
I
unique.
really do hope that you find that. Good luck out there.
Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a beautiful lineup of single ladies. Hi, ladies. Ooh, y'all look good. They don't know what they're in for. Okay, let's bring in our single gentlemen.
They got a long lineup today. Like, man, this is a big lineup. I don't think they ever had a lineup this big.
Oh. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hey, ladies. I'm 29. My name is KD. Everybody call me Breakfast Boss. I'm a director of events for Naked Breakfast. It's a naked private chef service. So I work in the adult space.
It's a naked
private chef service.
Okay.
I'm the owner. I'm not the chef.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I love open-mindedness just because I do work around a lot of women. So I kind of need girls to be like girls. Mm-hmm. Communication, expressing yourself when it comes to like your emotions. And someone is at peace,
But some green flags in dating you.
Oh, dating me.
What are they getting when they're dating you?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm spontaneous. I like to have fun. I'm adventurous. I go against the grain. I'm going to motivate you. Whatever you wanted to do, I'm going to make you add a little twist to it. You know what I mean? Hence my businesses that I run. I'm loyal. I'm riding with you. What was that?
You're edgy.
Explain.
You said you go against the grain. You're adventurous.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very, very simple when it comes to like how I am, but I do like to do things in my life that are like edgy. I wouldn't say I'm edgy. I'm very easy to read if that's what you're going off of. I got a pattern, So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a plus being with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna compliment you.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path is devoted climber.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what the ladies popped.
Okay.
Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Jackie. I am
Jackie?
39, and I'm a personal trainer, and I drive forklifts.
Okay, Jackie, and why did you pop?
It's the age for me. If I would have just stayed a little longer, but it's the age. I mean, it sounds like you got your stuff together.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I should have just waited a little longer. But it's the age for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want your balloon back?
I don't.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
Sure. India, I am an entrepreneur, financial advisor, and my age is 42. So that's why I popped it, because you're just a baby. You are attractive. You got it going on. You ain't going to have no problem finding somebody. But if I was younger, yes. But unfortunately, I'm not. So.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Gabby, and I'm 24, and I am a real estate agent. And the reason why I popped was because you're a little too short for me.
Okay. Right.
But you look good.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Is he your type besides his age?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
She said I was short. You sound like two. You were saying.
Besides his height, yes.
Yeah. He's just a little too short for me.
Okay. Is Gabby your type?
Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, she has a nice aesthetic going on.
Can we question the outfit though? Can we question the outfit? Cause it like that whole outfit is see-through. I don't know if that's is that first date material? Come on, audience, y'all gotta tell me, is this first date material? Is this what we wearing on the first date? Hey, holla at me in the chat. I love to talk to y'all. I'm talking back. Y'all let me know.
Is he your type?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes him your type?
How he carries himself, and the fact that you're very driven. I like the fact that you like peace, because I do too.
Thank you.
Yeah. And yeah, I like how you dress.
And his eye contact. Nice.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she's giving like a I want to come to her and tell her all my problems for the day. You know what I mean? It's just I feel comfortable, you know.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, she's attractive. She looks
Thank
good.
you.
Now, is he your type?
No, he's not my type.
What makes him not your type?
The height for me, maybe a little more physique.
Okay. Okay.
But like I said, I do like some of the traits with the business minded, and then also he said motivating you. That's a big thing for me.
Okay. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, I mean, I love the way she dressed. She's not somebody that I would approach, per se, but I do love the way she put everything on for sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why did you pop? Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Coco Butterfly. I am 47, and I'm a spoken word artist, a motivational healer, and you are like young,
Okay.
like really, really young.
That is not your name. You can't come on here using stage names. What's your real name? You call yourself Cocoa Butter.
Okay.
Very handsome,
Thank you.
well put together, too young.
So he is your type, besides his age and everything. Okay. Is she your type?
She giving me a similar vibe. As mommy down here. I like what she got on for sure. I wouldn't approach her. I mean, I don't mind older women. I wouldn't approach her, but she's somebody I would hang out with though for sure.
Okay. Okay. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so for ladies that have been in a relationship, a serious relationship, I kind of want to know how it ended, and then if you have a connection with that person still, to what extent is it?
Okay.
That's a good question. I wonder how many of them are actually going to tell the truth. Because if you broke up with them and say y'all broke up on good terms and you still holding on to it, why are you still holding on to it? Like, yeah, I'm best friends with my ex. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Like, you're not about to sit here and be best friend with your ex in front of my face. Nah, sweetie, that ain't cool.
Start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Tamara. I'm 40 and I work in banking. I was in a serious relationship. I had an ex-fiance. It ended because he cheated. We're cool, but we don't speak. So, I mean, we don't.
Was that your choice, or
we just split ways? Yeah, and more so, yeah, my choice.
Because cheating serious, you know.
Yeah, especially when you're a fiance.
Yeah.
So you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I just had to cut ties.
Okay.
But I wish him well. All the best to him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Datiana Kerr. I'm 30, and I'm a behavior therapist. He's blocked because I don't do disrespect. You're not going to talk to me any type of way, and that's just that.
Is that that's how it ended? You just like one day, just like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you with, like, this is the second question. How are you like with resolving conflict? You know,
Like,
did you try to address it to him?
I like to resolve conflicts, but
I like the follow-ups, man. The follow-ups are quick. He quick with the follow-ups.
if you're like constantly pushy, I'm not doing that. Like, he would call me and cuss me out. I put my phone on record, and then he'll just cuss me out even more, and I'm like, blocked.
Okay.
He asked, did you try to resolve it?
No, because I feel like I knew he wasn't my husband. So it's no point in resolving that.
Felt that.
So you chose not to try to resolve it because he's not your husband. But wouldn't that be like a building block on something that you can learn and you can build the tools in order to be able to, when you do get to your husband and say, okay, I've been through this. I know how to address something like this, or I know how to address difficult conversations. And now I can have that conversation with my husband instead of just saying, oh, well, I'm just going to block him. So because you didn't resolve it, it's kind of seemed like you the type of person that just walks away from conflict and doesn't try to resolve it. So I don't know how you're going to have the tools or build the tools to be able to have that when you get married.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Couture. I am 37 years old, and I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business coach. And the last relationship or last person I dated, they were very emotionally immature. And what I mean by that is they had a lot of trauma. I could tell by their last person they dealt with. And I feel like in order for you to move on to the next relationship, you have to let go of any traumas. You have to be healed. It was very draining. And I'm at a point in my life that I just don't want that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 32 and I'm a medical social worker. And my last relationship was my ex-fiance. It did not work out because his mom was a little overbearing and he did have to choose and he chose his mother.
Yeah.
We do share a child together, so it's like the post relationship. We're great co-parents. He's an amazing father. We just couldn't make it work.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your
Good work for speaking good. That he's a good parent. You know, that means that there's no bad blood there, but then, you know, that could just be off for the camera. So there's no telling.
occupation.
My name is Jamia. My occupation is an entrepreneur. I do like a few things, music, social media. I'm on all platforms, streamer. I do hair as well, but I'm not doing hair currently at the moment. My last relationship ended. I broke up with him because he wasn't serious. So yeah, I was looking for marriage and he wasn't looking for that. He wasn't looking for a commitment.
What kind of music do you do?
Oh, I do it all. I want to say like alternative, but
Okay.
like just all music.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nee. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37 next month. My occupation is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a life insurance agent. I own my own salon, a beauty parlor in Northeastern.
Okay.
What else?
So have you been in a serious relationship
yes,
before?
I have. So it ended. We're really good friends. We talk text almost every other day. He was on a different level than I was. I'm more family oriented, and he was
Okay.
more outside-ish at the time. But we're still really good friends.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Kayla. I'm 31 and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a hairstylist, so I have my own salon suite. And the last relationship, it was selfishness. Like I said something multiple times, and it's like he just didn't get it. And he wanted me to change, but wouldn't change for me. And after that, I just ended it. I don't believe in keeping relationships once we end because what you're not about to do is see me grow and prosper. And I'm going to prosper without you. But I gave him chances. I really did care for him. I loved him, but I had to go.
What did he do in the relationship as far as like occupation?
His occupation was actually building Tesla buildings. So it was his occupation was great. The thing is he cut off everything. His family, our relationship, it was him and money. And what you're not about to do is just keep putting you and money before your family. So
Yeah.
I just had to go.
I agree with that. One thing I can say, and I think it's really important, is when it comes to like a man being like a man, his woman's is supposed to follow, with respects to what, she wants to do. But if it comes with too much baggage, disrespect or something like that, or just like not seeing you at all, then I think that's fair to leave. But I ultimately think women are supposed to mold around a good man that they want to be with.
Which you're right, but he wasn't a good man to mold around.
Okay.
Because my thing was I was cutting out my schedule as a hairstylist and being in my business to be able to follow behind you, but he wasn't leading.
Yeah.
So that was the issue. You got to lead correctly in order for a woman to be able to submit and do whatever you want her to do to a sense. But a woman also has to be her woman. You can't just make her continually change and bend, and you won't bend or change just a little bit for her.
Yeah. Okay. So leading correctly is like just kind of seeing you a little bit, being able to be a little flexible with you as well.
Yes.
When it comes to what he does.
Yes.
Okay.
And I do the same for you.
Okay. Cool.
Good responses. Good little back and forth right there.
Okay. I'm going to allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. Are you an affectionate man?
I'm overly affectionate, to be honest. Yeah, that's one of my love languages, honest. That's probably my top love language. You could touch me on my shoulder, and that do a lot for me. So,
Nice
I am.
to know.
Your question?
Okay. How do you take care of your mental health on a day-to-day basis?
I go to the gym every day, or I try to go every day. I take naps, and I feel like that's very important. A lot of people can't take naps because they work certain shifts, but being self-employed, you're able to like get like a recharge. I feel like that's really good for my mental health. I have like a bad day and I'll take a 30-minute nap and whole new day to me. So those two things are probably top. Mental health, and I'm a vegan, so eat well. I feel like that helps with mental health as well.
How do you feel about therapy?
Is it expensive?
No, like going to therapy to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I think it's expensive to talk to a good therapist. I've looked into like some free options, but I don't know how convinced I am that I can't just read the Bible, to be honest, and get what I need, or like talk to good people versus spending money on a good therapist. Because
I have a good therapist.
you do, yeah. I'm open. I'm open to it though. I just haven't. It hasn't been the right situation for me to get into it.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, therapy is costly and it's helpful, but I do kind of agree with them. It is expensive. Like it is expensive, but talking to good people and everything, I mean that's good too. Reading the Bible, that's good too, but sometimes you do get to a wall, or you get to a point where those things is just not beneficial, and you got to figure something else out.
Your question?
What is your goals as far as your lifetime goals?
So I want to build businesses and sell them. My lifetime goals, honestly, I love financial freedom. I love the ability to, or I love to be able to travel like anywhere I want. Not necessarily, I don't do it right now because I'm very focused on building. I love day trips, but my goal is to be free enough to be able to travel at the drop of a dime. Have my family all together on a big property, houses on houses on the same plot of land, my partners, their family. I want to live like the picket fence guys, but just much bigger, so.
Okay. Do you find yourself being a very focused person, or are you scatterbrained?
Oh no, I'm very focused. I'm honestly, that's a good question, because I'm very focused, but I also can be like a little all over the place. It's no in between. So it's really about who I'm around. If I'm around a whole bunch of turn up partying, then I'm turning up and partying. But if I'm around some people, we sitting down, I'm very focused. We get jobs done, so I'm one or the other, which is good. You should have a balance, but it's never in between. I don't feel like you should be working and playing at the same time you work and then you play. So
yeah. Okay.
Your question?
Can you describe a perfect date day for you that you can plan, or somebody can plan for you? What is like the absolute best day?
All right. So first, driver come. Planning for me?
Either or.
Okay. Well, so if I'm planning, I'm just gonna plan a day for you.
Okay.
My driver come pick me up, or comes to my house and drives my car to pick you up. We definitely got to grab something to eat, but along the way to the food, got a bottle in the back seat, champagne or tequila, got some mixed drinks. I'm drinking a little bit, getting, conversing in the back, going to where we're going, eating, and then doing something kind of chill, but like where we don't really have to focus on it. Like next door to sipping paint, stuff like that, or to a movie, but like a movie that we really don't want to watch, so we can kind of just vibe off each other and just be there for the experience. Leaving there, doing something like maybe some, hookah lounge or something where it's not too loud, so we can continue the conversation, and then taking you home. I'm honestly, like, I'm around a lot of women, but I'm not too overly sexual.
Okay.
So I'm not really with the, like, you coming back to my place and me going to your place, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's like a perfect play out of a date in my opinion. So yeah, so just be able to sit back, enjoy myself, have some drinks, vibe.
You like the vibe?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What about, so.
I hear that.
Your question.
After what he just said, I'm scared to ask this, but how many times, like, a night? How many?
She wanted, she wanted the real deal. Like, she like, forget the little date day that you talking about. I want to know how many rounds can you go. That's what she asking.
Time.
How many, talking about sex?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, where we at? We on vacation, or we just
living our daily lives.
So like, no, I wouldn't say per night. It'd be like a per day thing. I love waking up
Okay.
and then going to sleep to 6.
Okay.
So
That's 2.
So 2. now, yeah. Now, vacation. If we on vacation, you know, that's different.
Okay.
You know, we can go all night. You know,
Okay.
but if it's like our day to day, I mean, realistically, unless we taking breaks every single day, I don't know if I'm going. Yeah, if we taking some couple days breaks, then that's fine. So, but yeah, like on a regular day to day, morning and at night. You know what I mean? Vacation, we going to Vegas or we going to Miami or something like that. Then we,
Okay, I see.
you know, yeah. So.
Okay. Your question?
A lot of my questions got answered, but I want to know, do you play spades?
She asked this man about his black card. She has do you play spades? So we go from what is a date day look like to how many rounds can you go to can you play spades? What? Oh yeah, it's gonna be some tomfoolery today. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now.
You know, I play tonk.
I do.
I play tonk.
You don't play spades?
I play tonk for the money.
I play something for money too. You play pretty pet? You play pretty pet on spades? Damn.
But I know the concept. I'm just not.
You can teach him now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you definitely.
I'm not a teacher. Like
that's how I feel about tonk. I can't teach you. You either know it or
you got my son. I got a son. He's 17 and he play like that's my partner. But you know, like looking for a partner, need a partner.
See?
I ain't gonna play my balloon though.
See, for all y'all girls that's out there that don't know how to play spades, see, she out there looking for a spades partner. So if you don't know how to play spades, I need you to get it together. Because your man got to be your partner or your girl got to be your partner. Y'all got to be out there knowing how to play spades. You can't be out here not knowing how to play spades, okay? You got to learn because you got to have your partner. All right?
Okay.
I just want to know.
Okay, yeah. It get a little too aggressive for me.
Yeah.
And so I try to stay away from it.
Definitely.
Because I'm very competitive. So once I learn something, then, you know.
So you easy to learn?
Yeah, but you know, I'm also very like competitive. So, you know, the way they be talking, I don't really like to be talked to like that. So I'd rather not learn a game where I got, you know.
Okay, you could just sit behind me.
Yeah, I sit behind you for sure.
You get triggered when they slam that domino down.
Yeah,
domino, but
play domino. You play domino?
Oh, yes, it's one of them games. It's the same game to me. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
We gonna let them slide on tonk, but you gotta learn spades. I don't care how much trash somebody talk at the table. You always get to come back and smack it on the table and bounce them boys off. Especially if you flight them. If you get a flight, ain't no conversation. You getting dogged all night. I'm telling you right now. Off rip. Trash. You get flighted. Trash.
Yeah. So.
Your question.
Well, they asked a pretty good question. So if you could go out of the country, what place would you pick?
I just got my passport about 15 months ago.
Okay.
I haven't been anywhere, but if I were to go somewhere, I definitely want to hit up, you know, Jamaica, because everybody go to Jamaica and it looks beautiful. And it looks very chill. Like a lot to do, but also like peaceful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So there, or just something simple like somewhere in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah. But probably Jamaica first, just because
I can definitely help you.
Yeah. Okay. What you do again for work?
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. Oh, you just want to go with me?
Travel.
Okay. I see.
I wouldn't mind. No, I wouldn't mind. Stamps are stamping.
Okay.
But no, Jamaica is a really great place.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, here's the hard part. Do you have a toothpick or no?
Yeah, I got one in my ear. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to pop 3 balloons.
3 balloons? Oh, okay. Three balloons. Pop yours.
I figured that one.
That's one. I get yours. It's 2.
I didn't think that one.
I don't want to, but I got to. It's 3.
Oh, her.
Let's start with her.
Probably
Why did she pop this lady's balloon?
I just feel like the appearance together wouldn't really be that compatible, and I feel like there's some other guys here that'll look better with her.
Because you tall.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I want you to point them out for me.
Okay. And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
Same thing. I just feel like it's just not it's not compatible.
You know, that's a good way to say that you unattractive. I don't think our appearance will be compatible with each other. I'm using that. I'm using that. I'm like, I don't think our appearance together will be compatible. You know, like there's no compatibility in our appearance. I'm copping that one through and through. That's dirty. That's good. It's dirty. It's good, but it's dirty.
I feel like I have a certain type, I would say, and she just don't really fit. But I feel like there's some other guys here that'll look real good with you though.
Thank you.
To be honest, you're welcome.
Okay. And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
She's she's attractive. She's actually my type, one of my types, I would say. But it's a 17-year-old. That's the homeboy. I feel like dang there.
A kid's a deal breaker, or is it an age range?
It's not a deal breaker. It's just something that I wouldn't want to necessarily. It's not a deal breaker. I don't know how to really put it. I mean, I've dated women with kids. That's a grown man, and I don't have any kids, so I don't know if I'm able to be, if we were to take things to that level, be like a father to a grown man, basically. You know what I mean? So that's really what it was.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay.
Nah, bro, that's a deal breaker. Just say it's a deal breaker. That's all you gotta do, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like, he's 17. I would say that's a deal breaker. Ain't no other excuse behind it. I know somebody else on this line got a kid.
Okay. Now you can ask the ladies a question.
Okay. So, all right. So, I'm real big on, and I know I spoke with a host before, but I need a girl that's a girl's girl. I work around a lot of women, and I want my partner to be comfortable with interacting with women, and also, having some type of emotional maturity. So I really want to know if you ladies would have any issue with me being around women on a day-to-day, with you being there as well.
Okay.
I don't have that issue, but I always have that issue with men because I have a lot of homeboys, and so the men I date be insecure because I talk to my homeboys a lot.
Okay. What you mean by do you work around them, or are you just casual?
This is my best friends.
Okay. Okay.
She out of there. She's out of there.
Did you have an issue?
I do not have an issue because I'm very secure within myself. I work around, well, not really work per se, but I'm around a lot of people. So females and males. So
okay.
Yeah.
Would you have an issue?
No.
Okay. Nobody got an issue. Okay.
You wouldn't have an issue either?
I'm around women, men all the time. So you doing your job, that's your job.
Okay.
You're not gonna be mad.
Okay.
I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question, but we're gonna start here and then go back.
Well, you don't have a problem with children. I do have an 8-year-old, by the way.
Okay.
So how are you with women with children? And my son's a gamer. So will you be able to I guess, entertain an 8-year-old a little bit?
Yep. No, I love kids. Baby dad, is he in jail?
No, my son's with his dad right now for Father's Day.
Okay.
He's just fine.
Me personally,
hey, look, I understand that. He was like, is he in jail? Just like, no, he with his dad for Father's Day. Duh. Dang, this was shot on Father's Day? Dang. Okay. We putting together a timeline now.
Yeah, I feel like me personally, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone that has, even if it's a good co-parenting relationship, I don't really like that type of connection just because it's already super intimate. If the baby dad was in jail or dead, it'd be something.
I have no relationship with that man at all.
You're co-parenting?
We co-parent from afar.
I think with that, just being that, because if I'm spending time and then he wants to spend time, and if that's going to be, my stepchild, I think that's something that'll be like a deal breaker for me.
That's fine.
Okay.
A question?
Yeah.
Have you ever been married? You
No.
said you're 29?
No, never been married. No kids. Never been married.
Okay.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any kids.
No. I want kids.
I want kids
Yeah,
too.
I want to be married too.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, me too, eventually.
Okay. Your question?
So you said you're around a lot of females. How do you act when you're around a lot of females?
I act like I've been there before. I mean, I'm 29. I was started off as a photographer. So when I was 18. So I mean, it's just.
Are you flirtatious? Are you too friendly?
I'm like a bartender, I would say. Bartenders are just naturally,
people person.
Yeah. So, but that's the extent of it. I'm not cross. Once I'm in my situation, that's the situation.
Okay.
So
you want to get married? You said you want to have kids. So
yeah, I do. I want kids. I feel like I'm getting to a point now where.
How many kids do you want?
How many you want?
I have kids already.
Yeah. Well, how many would you want? So my answer is pretty much I'm open to any number.
I mean, I'm open, but I'm at a point in my life that if my partner wanted kids, then yes, because I've been married and divorced. So, the next time around, that's it. Like, I don't want to be out there.
How many do you have?
I have 6.
You have.
I'm sorry. I hit that too quick. I hit. Soon she said 6, I hit pause too quick. Like my finger, like I already knew I was gonna hit the button. But when she said 6, I jumped and hit the button at the same time because I was shocked. She had 6 kids. I'm pretty sure they all from the marriage. That's you could pop your balloon. All right, there's no way. If he added 3 to what you already have, that's not. How old is these kids? I want to know how old these kids. You can pop your balloon, man. And I don't even know why you were still holding it, honestly.
6 kids?
By one man, so
okay.
That shows that I'm very loyal. We were married for 13 years. So
you got any sets? Any twins?
No, I don't.
6 of them.
No, we were just,
okay.
We were just getting it in,
Okay.
That tells you something.
Hold on. She had 6 kids in 13 years of marriage. I mean, you was literally doing a kid every other year. At least one every other year. Was you giving your body any time to heal? Like, once the kid turned 1, you was on your way having another one. That's dog. Man, pop your balloon. Matter of fact, I don't know what man about to walk into that. Honestly, 6 kids. You know what? I hope you find what you're looking for. I just don't know if it's gonna be on Pop the Balloon. Maybe church, but I don't know if Pop the Balloon gonna be it. Cause that 6, even when the dudes say they got 6, it's like, bro, why are you here? Why go focus on raising your kids? Let's go focus on raising your kids.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot. You should probably pop.
Okay. That's fine with me.
But you attractive though. I love the dress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why she was holding it. That's too self-elimination.
I'm allergic. I'm allergic. But before I say this, I mean, I'm cool with taking Zyrtec in right situations. I'm just saying, like, if we on a trip somewhere and I got to deal with it, that's fine.
What's she ex?
I'm allergic. I'm allergic. But you attractive though. I love the dress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like dogs?
I'm allergic. I'm allergic. But before I say this, I mean, I'm cool with taking Zyrtec in right situations. I'm just saying, like, if we on a trip somewhere and I got to deal with it, that's fine. But I prefer hypoallergenic, if possible. But if you got like one of them dogs where, like that dog you didn't have for a while.
I have 2 dogs.
Okay, what you got?
I got a Chihuahua and a Doberman.
Okay, the Chihuahua would be fine. The Doberman, in the right situation, I just would have to take. I mean, I got Zyrtec on deck, to be honest with you.
He trained.
Yeah.
What that got to...
Ain't gonna.
Hold on. What does? No, this is so stupid. The man is allergic to dogs. What does you having a trained dog has to do with the man's allergy? I need some clarity. Not Claritin. I need clarity. Because that makes no sense whatsoever. At all. He trained But what they got to do with the man allergy? They ain't got nothing to do with his allergy. He's still gonna be sneezing.
Poop on my carpet or nothing like that.
No, my dog is trained.
Okay.
I don't play like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you have 2 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, you said you want to be married and have kids one day, and I want to be married and have kids one day. How many kids do you want?
I'm like I said, I'm open. I just want kids. It really just depends on if my partners they wanted 1, that's cool. I ain't tripping. They wanted 6 is crazy, but if they wanted 6 and it was mine and it just happened that way, you know.
No, I need
6. No, you good. Yeah. Yeah. You take care of yourself too. You got great skin.
Yeah, I only want 2 kids.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem with me. I just want to be able to. I feel like I got so much to pass down. I want to pass it down to some of my genes. So it's 1, 6. Wouldn't matter to me.
Your question?
Let's see. Oh, how was your relationship with your mom?
Oh, I love my mom. Yeah, we talk. We in a big group chat with my sisters. I have 3 sisters.
Yes.
I
have 3 sisters.
Oh, you do? Okay. How's your relationship with your?
It's real, Yeah, it's just real. Yeah, I'm in a big group chat with all my sisters too.
Yeah. Do you live in the same city, same state?
Yes.
Yeah. Mine are all over the place. So that's why we real big on FaceTime. My mom got an Android though, so we do like the Google Meet. But
no hate.
But yeah, my relationship with my mom is great. I love her.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Okay. All right. The harder part.
I know.
You have to pop 1 balloon.
Oh, y'all know what time it is. It's time for the prediction. So I need to get more consistent with this. So I think that he gonna pop the young lady in the yellow. He's gonna go with the lady. I want to say she in like champagne. It's not beige. I think she went like a champagne color. I think that's where he's gonna go. More so because neither one of them get kids, but I think she will understand the big family thing, and there's some similarities there.
All right.
Yours. Oh, you got 1. Then why'd you pop her balloon?
I love her skin. I mean, it was tough. It's between 2. I feel like this one right here is more my type. I can't really tell your height because you got heels on, but I feel like I'm eye level with you. But yeah, it was just tough. I feel like she's more, the one down there is more able to mold. I feel like this one here, it was with.
It's her facial expressions for me, man. Like he said, I think her down there is more likely be able to mold, and her eyes it start getting real shifty and everything. That's hilarious.
With the guy friends, I don't mind guy friends. If you were working with them, it would. That's why I asked you, like, do you work with them? I just feel like certain, when it's too much influence, it's always something when it comes to friends, and I'm big on having like my people together. So I feel like that played a little part in it too.
My homeboys don't influence me.
They should. I feel like friends should influence you.
Like they don't negatively influence me.
Good. Okay.
Like that way.
Okay. Good.
And I'm 5'8" without heels.
Okay.
And so yeah.
Okay.
I like his rejections, man. His rejections aren't bad. He got some good rejections on the low.
Right here, mama.
Yeah, she need to be molded because she can't follow instructions. Yeah, she's gonna be easy to mold.
Okay. Do you have any questions for each other?
No.
You have any?
I got a question.
Okay.
What's your restrictions? Like, are you able to travel or?
Oh no, I have no restrictions.
Okay.
And you are able to travel?
Yes.
Okay. So if I wanted to go, to Austin tomorrow, and you were free.
Austin, yeah. I was just in Austin last week. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions?
Your last relationship, to how long was that?
That was 6 months, but we were on and off for like a year or two.
Okay.
Or 3.
Okay.
3.
So you were trying to make it work over and over, or he was trying to make it work, or
I think I was trying to force something that was
what
not
do you think?
supposed to be. So
Okay.
I was forcing it. Yeah.
Okay. You over that?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's done. Yeah,
Okay.
it's dead.
Okay, cool.
It's
Okay.
dead.
Well, how do you feel about each other?
I like her. She look good. She my type.
Thank you. I like you too. You
Oh,
look
okay.
good.
Thank you.
Is this a match?
It's a match for me.
Oh, it's a match then, yeah.
All right, we have a match, ladies.
You know, that's probably one of the few times that both of them actually said that it's a match instead of just giving some kind of weak response. Like, I guess so. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I'm glad they actually said it's a match. Like, yes, it's a yes for me. It's a yes for me. Like, that's kind of what we want to see. That's why we come and watch the show.
Do we walk away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to match balloon?
They don't know what they
Who wants
want.
to match balloon? Want to discover your love path? Visit www.
Hey, go on there and find out what y'all love path says. Hey, if y'all throw y'all love paths in the comments, I'll go ahead and throw mine out there.
www.mylovepath.love and take the test to find out which of the 5 love paths best matches you.
Okay, so when you first walked out and you saw the ladies, what did you think about what visually the options?
The variety was crazy. It was honestly probably too much, with my peripheral vision, couldn't even pick everything up.
Okay.
But,
So you telling me we had too many options out there?
it was too many options. Yeah, I got a few pops when I first walked out, so that kind of helped.
I'm glad they changed this room up because they put the little picture up in the back. That's good. They did have some plants there, but they moved the plants out. We just experiment every week. Every week we got something new. So, we experiment left and right.
Oh, what was they popping on you for?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Make sure you like and subscribe to After the Pop and watch Mom all the time.
So I know it's our natural inclination to turn and face who we're talking to. Just keep in mind the cameras that are on you. So maybe kind of turn like your shoulder, like don't turn your entire body.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, and you'll see when you get out there.
Okay.
All right. Have fun with it. You have any questions for me? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We are here with our next contestant. What's your name, sir?
My name is Prince Izzy.
Prince Izzy, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Thank you. So you came out here tonight. What did you come out here looking to achieve?
I'm looking for Bay. That's what I'm looking for.
You look like Bay. I love that.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what kind of qualities would a woman need to have to be Bay for you?
Just how she talk from the way.
Hold on, wait. So she's doing double duty. Did they kick my man Marvin off? Did they kick him off because he decided to get in the lineup and find a date? He must have had a date tonight. Bring Marvin back.
Way she talk, how she act, how she present herself, and like how she made me feel in general. You get them butterflies and stuff like that.
I know
always
that
feel
feeling.
butterflies every time I see my lady.
That's amazing. Well, I hope that you find that type of lady out here tonight. And the most important thing is for you to have fun out there.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
How y'all doing?
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
How y'all doing? I'm Prince. I'm 33 years old. I'm in the United States Army. I'm a staff sergeant. And my occupation on the side, okay, bet. But what I do on the forgive me. What I do on the side, I'm a event coordinator. So basically, I like to do events for the city to give back to the community. So my last event was actually an event for mental health awareness, and the one before that was for autism awareness as well.
Wow. Well, first of all, thank you for serving our country.
Thank you.
And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags, like I'm a type of guy that's a go-getter. Whatever, I'm a spontaneous lover. So if I see something that, we both got in common that we like to do, I'm just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you live one time, like, forget all the BS.
Okay, and what is your love path?
I'm a devoted climber.
Awesome. Okay, well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what the ladies popped.
Okay, let's see.
Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
Sure. My name is India. My age is 42, and my occupation, I'm an entrepreneur, but financial advisor.
Okay.
So it's just the fact that you're young. Again, very attractive. Again, I think you have no problem with finding some love today, but it's just the fact that you're young. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Gabby, and I'm 24, and I'm a real estate agent. The reason why I popped is because I don't do military guys. I'm from Washington, and there's like a huge military base there, and I've heard like a lot of horror stories about military guys, so I just stay away from them.
Nah, that ain't the case over here.
So because you and heard all the horror stories about military guys from Washington that you're at, but now you're in Houston, all military people are the same. I don't like generalization. I don't like when people generalize and use stereotypes to make a decision on one particular person. Like I don't like when they do that.
I need my money.
Okay. Okay, you may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so what makes you different? Like, define you in a sense.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, my name is Tamara. I'm 40 and I am in banking.
Okay.
I am a customer care specialist for a bank. So what makes me unique, what makes me stand out, I have a very, very loving yet fun personality. I'm very nurturing, very outgoing. I don't know. It's like I bring the party wherever I am type energy. So a lot of people like to come to me for a good time to enjoy life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Datiana. I'm 30 years old. I'm a behavior analyst, and I'm a grad student to become a BCBA, which is Assess Autistic Kids. What makes me different? I feel like I can pretty much adjust to pretty much anything. I'm also in the military, so that's like kind of what we got to do all the time. And even in like working with autistic kids, you literally have to adjust. So I just carry on everything with my personal life.
Cool. Which branch?
Army National Guard.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jackie. I am 39 years old. I'm a personal trainer and I drive forklifts. What made me different is, for one, my parents can't make kids no more. Okay, second to none. But what makes me different, I think that I have a skill of both worlds. So like a woman but think like a man type of, like I can relate. I grew up as a tomboy as well, but it's kind of like both sides with me.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Couture. I'm 37 years old and I'm a serial entrepreneur. Basically, I have several businesses. I'm a business coach. But what makes me different is I feel like I am a really good motivator as far as like my partner. So if you're slacking or lacking in something, I know how to support you and make you feel, really good as far as, if you're...
Make sure you tell him you got 6 kids and you was married for 13 years. Don't forget that statement. Okay, we want to be upfront and honest about the authenticity of the people on the show. So, yeah, make sure you say that.
Like I said, if you're slacking in anything, so.
I'm just thinking about it. On the last show, they pulled somebody off the street, and they put a guy off the street to come and be on the show because people were saying in the comments that they were just pulling people off the street. So it wasn't no women on the corner they can go pull off the street. Just all these women just decided to sign up. And on Father's Day weekend, they had dropped all their kids off and decided they wanted to come here and be on Pop the Balloon. Cause old girl already said it. Like old girl right here already said she dropped her kid off and he with his father for Father's Day. So this Father's Day weekend. So all these women decided to drop their kids off. So when some of them decided to drop their kids off and come to Pop the Balloon, drop their kids off with their dad, like, yeah, go with your dad. I'm going on Pop the Balloon. So some of these women on here that don't have no kids, but there's some women on here that do get kids that dropped them off and went to Pop the Balloon. That's how they did it.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 32 and I'm a medical social worker. And what makes me different is I feel like the grass is greener wherever I am. Okay. I'm an asset wherever I am. I'm going to help. I'm going to be there, support. And so I really feel that. And I'm a military brat. My dad's 100% disabled veteran. So
okay, you getting that paper?
You know he is. Okay, don't pay no property tax. Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Kayla. I'm 31 and I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm a hairstylist and a kids barber. What makes me different is probably the kids barber part and other things. I start from children from 3 months up as being a barber. Other textures actually have to start pretty early, but I love doing it. I'm also a gamer. I love my video games, my Marvel, and then I just really chill.
Okay, cool. I suck at games. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. You do have some balloons that have been popped. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nee. I'm 36 years old and I'm an entrepreneur. I sell life insurance and I have my own beauty parlor in North Houston, the Pretty Parlor with the eye.
Before I started this, I was looking at the comments and somebody in the comments said that if I hear entrepreneur one more time, and I'm listening and damn near almost, at least about half of the women on this line had said that they entrepreneurs. I'm dead, bro. Like every last, I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own business. I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own business. Just say what you are. We don't need the entrepreneurship title. Just say what you are. If you do hair, just say you do. You a hairstylist. We know you run your own business. We can put the two. We can put two and two together.
The reason I pop my balloon is just you're just really not my type, and I like dark skinned guys. And I was trying to figure out like, can I see myself a light skinned guy? But I mean, it's nothing against you, but it's just me. It's me.
That's cool.
She cool.
Okay, now is she your type?
She ain't bae.
What's bae?
Bae, somebody I can relate to. Somebody I don't mind looking at every day. When I look at her, I be like, boy, you been good to me. That ain't bae.
No, enough said. Enough said.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Coco Butterfly. I'm 47 years old. I'm a spoken word artist and a motivational speaker. And I popped my balloon because of the age. I tried to, but it's just
You wanted to hear him out.
Yeah.
Okay, now she your type.
No go. That's all I can say.
Okay. Now why did you pop?
I'm sorry. He's just not my type.
What makes him not your type?
I'm looking for more boldness, confidence, more macho.
Okay, is she your type?
She ain't bae.
Okay.
If I hear my man say this one more time, man, I'm gonna fall out laughing. All right. He like, she ain't bae. Flat out.
Okay. I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
So, with you being a sergeant, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do you like to role play that in the bedroom with your girl?
Lord, I mean, I ain't trying to be.
Hold on. They a little I ain't seen a group of women this forward about, intercourse. They are really forward about intercourse. That's crazy to me.
before it's Gum and Jenny.
Okay.
But it's whatever. I'm a spontaneous person.
Okay.
Okay, your question.
Do you watch football?
Unfortunately, I love me some football.
Okay. Who's your team?
Them Houston Texans. Oh, no, she didn't. Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
You don't like the Texans?
No.
Who's your team?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, no, keep walking. She's a cheese. Keep walking.
Yeah, I mean, we beat y'all last time we played.
Oh, disrespectful. Hey, CJ, redeem me, fam. Redeem me.
Okay. Is he your type? Though I know you kept your balloon.
He's not.
Why'd you keep your balloon?
Oh, I don't know.
Is she your type?
She ain't bae.
Okay. So if you saw her walking down the street or at a restaurant sitting by herself, you wouldn't approach her.
Nah, I just keep going. She ain't bae.
Okay. Your question?
It's your chance to tell this man you got 6 kids. I think you just need to lead with that statement. We don't even need to waste nobody's time.
I'm trying to be serious, but you're making me laugh. What do you do in your free time? Like,
I like to spend time with family. Play pool. You know, we Black, so we gotta do a barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
yes. Okay. You live in Houston or?
I'm actually from Kerberville, but I've been here for the past 10 years.
Okay. And you say you're military. Are you reserved, active?
I'm National Guard.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a military background. I'm not military, but I have parents that were military. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. So I know about that life.
Okay. And your question?
I like to travel.
Okay.
So do you have a passport? And if you do, where's the last place you've been?
I do have a passport. The last place I've been was Italy.
Really?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do me. Hey, the food be here.
Don't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let them go, but we're gonna talk about that.
What's the last place you've been?
I just came back from Cancun 2 weeks ago. So that was my first. I've been to Cabo. I've never been to Cancun. It was a time was had. So
All right. Your question.
If you had to come up with a first date, what would be your vision for it?
It just depends on the person, because I got to know your vibe, what you into, and then what you like doing. So that way we can go based upon what you like to do, and we can make it beneficial for both of us, where we can have a good time.
Okay. All right. You have your toothpick?
I do have my toothpick.
You were gonna have to pop. Okay, so now you're gonna have to pop one balloon since she popped.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, Lordy. Lordy. Had to make this walk.
Who you talking to? I got on heels.
I mean, but white
gotta
forces
walk.
get dirty. I'm playing. I hate to do it to you. You be a cold travel buddy.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
She ain't bad.
it's all right.
Is she attractive?
We don't give out free compliments.
Oh,
okay. Is he your type?
No.
Why?
Did y'all catch that? He said she ain't bae, which is it's starting to get a little annoying. I'm gonna be honest. And he was like, he don't give out free compliments. Is she attractive? I don't give out free compliments. Dog. I would expect every other woman to pop their balloon on that one. Shots fired, bro. I don't even know how do you recover from that? How?
How'd you hold your balloon?
I was just trying to hear him out. That's all.
Okay, let's find out why she popped. Why'd you pop?
I'm not bae.
I just know that's gonna be the answer when they come back. So I just want to let you know I just wasn't bae. That's it, really. That's it.
She already knew. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, for the 2 remaining balloons, I'm gonna have you ask the ladies a question.
Okay. So my question to you is, what's the company that you keep? What type of people influence you? Like, who do you hang around?
At the very moment, no one. The person I used to really hang with was my mom. That was my big influence, and she just recently passed 2
I'm
years
sorry
ago.
to hear that.
So I just been getting my life back together and getting my mind back right, and alienating myself from, past friends and things of that nature, just to see where I want to go right now in my life. So yeah.
So the people that I keep around is business-like people.
Mhm.
I don't like messy people.
Amen.
I am 37, so I just don't have time. My circle is very small, so I don't have time for, a lot of people.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. Okay, here's the hard part. You have to pop one balloon.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta do this?
Yes.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
She got a lot going on.
What's a lot going on?
You just do, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you do need to be around people that can influence you. Because I see it like this. If I hang around 4 broke folks, I'm going to be the 5th broke folk. Not saying you are that, but I'm just saying in general, like, you need influence, like people that's motivate you. Like, for instance, one of my biggest motivator is my agent, Jameson. And he's always put me on real estate. He's always put me on, hey, you need to read this, you need to do this, just so I can stay apart with what's going on in this world. So I can be, financially secure the way I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all let me know, man. What's y'all thoughts on that? Drop that in the chat. Is he wrong? Is he wrong or is he right? Does she need people around her? Does she need influence to get her, and everything? Like, I really want to know. Like, I don't even want to get no opinion on it. I want to hear the Farewell fans' opinion. Is he wrong for her to pop her balloon? Well, I mean, he ain't wrong for popping her balloon, but does he have a point that you need people around you to influence you, to motivate you, to guide you? Do you think that he has a valid point? I want to hear y'all thoughts. Drop it in the chat.
Could you scoot right over there for me?
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
No, but she got some truths. She do have some truths because she has 6 kids she need to tell this man about. Like the marriage, not so much, but the 6 kids, I think that's something you shouldn't omit and walk away. Deshae, listen, I need you to do me big. I need you to dime her out and let him know that she has 6 kids, so he'll be in the know and comfortable about it. Or this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad.
I have 6 kids with one person. Do you have children? And
yes, I do. Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I got 2.
You have 2?
Mm-hmm.
With the same person?
Of course.
That's 8.
Okay. Is 6 kids a problem, or?
We're going to make it do what it do. Take them kids to Whataburger.
Okay, do you have any questions for her?
Is you bae?
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah.
We got bite. So we have a match? We got bite. Are we matched?
I mean, you said how old are you again?
I am 33 years old.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Hold on. No, why did you pop?
Girl, he's about to accept you and them 6 kids. You know how hard it is gonna be for you to accept somebody with 6. Never mind. Go ahead.
You have a great personality. It's just I was really indecisive with the age, and 33 is just too young for me. It's too young.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. All right, you can go back in. Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Dang.
It was fun having you up here, though.
I guess so. Well, hey, Houston, I'm looking for bae.
Thank you.
So you came out here to pop the balloon or find love.
Right.
So what made you decide to come out here?
I just, I was looking for bae. That's all it was. Looking for bae.
You look like bait. You're looking for that.
Looking for bae.
So you didn't meet bae tonight here on this lineup?
Unfortunately, nah.
No. So when you first walked out there, how are the ladies looking?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
All right, so you got your toothpick just in case nobody pops on you, which would be a good thing. But if somebody doesn't quite fit the bill for you,
I can go ahead and get the cancel.
cancel. Yeah.
We're here with our next contestant. What's your name, sir?
I'm Adrian.
Adrian, nice to meet you. So you're out here. What are you looking for in a relationship?
I'm looking for a woman that's goal driven that can also match my swag.
Hey, that's very important. So what is a quality that you're looking for in a woman that is a non-negotiable?
She has to be caring and sweet.
Those are good qualities.
Yes.
Well, I hope that you find that sweet lady here tonight. Have fun out there.
All right, thank you.
Okay, let's welcome our single gentleman. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
How y'all doing, ladies? I'm Adrian. I'm 35 years old, and I'm a little bit of a Renaissance man. I do a little bit of everything, but my main job, I'm in the industrial development field.
And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me? I'm a good listener. I'm very caring, and I can definitely, treat a woman how she's supposed to be treated.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path, I was a harmonizer.
All right. Well, Adrian, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
All right, ladies. I want to know, like, dating, like, how big is zodiac signs when you're looking for and when you're trying to, find a partner? I'm an Aquarius myself, but, I'm pretty liquid on
Don't pause.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? How big is zodiac signs to y'all? I see it's pretty big with y'all too, but
Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Tamara. I'm 40. I work in banking as a customer care specialist. And zodiac signs, I look into them. It's not a deal breaker for me if you like a zodiac that I've never dated before. I mean, it would be something that I would be exploring. So, but I do look into zodiac signs, though. I do pay attention to characteristics. If that's what you're looking for.
Okay, long as it ain't no deal breaker.
No.
You good with me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jackie. I'm 39 years old. I'm a personal trainer and I drive forklifts.
Okay.
I'm real big on Zodiac, actually, because there are signs of compatibility when you look into the astrology of that person's Zodiac. I'm a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes a difference, but it just kind of gives that outer shell, knowledge of what that person may be in some of their traits. I think it's a big deal for me.
Okay. I like that, Jackie, and I like that necklace. But
Thank you.
I'm going to have to say everybody is different, and until you get to know that person with that zodiac sign, so go ahead and give up. Thank you.
Why'd you pop her balloon?
Because, like I say, I look into zodiac signs, but it's not a deal breaker to me unless I know that person and we, get to know each other further. So I ain't cutting nobody off because they are.
People change, their first impression be a mug, but like I say, it's some things that you can't deny that's going to be a part of your astrology.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is India. I am 42. I always forget that. 42 years old. I'm an entrepreneur, financial advisor, and I see the compatibility when it comes to zodiac signs, but I don't think it's like a major thing. So no.
Okay. I love the yellow.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Gabby, and I'm 24. Real estate agent. I don't really think zodiac signs.
Look, I need I need y'all to jump in the comments and really let me know if what Gabby is wearing is first date material, because you can see through that whole outfit. That outfit is like a window. It ain't nothing blocking nothing. It's like this. I don't even know what message she's trying to give off, but clearly it ain't. I'm looking for a future husband. It looks like I'm looking for a one night stand, is what that outfit is telling me.
Is a deal breaker because I feel like everyone shares similarities within every zodiac sign. So I just kind of go off the vibe and like the personality and the characteristics of the person.
Okay, Gabby, thank you. You're very soft spoken. Like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hey, I am Couture. I'm 37. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a business coach and I have several other businesses, but zodiac signs is not a deal breaker for me. However, I do pay very close attention to them because they've never been wrong. I do go off of energy because I'm very sensitive to energy. So if your energy is off, then the first time it's not going to be a match for me.
Okay. Well, do you spell your name with a K or with a C?
I spell it with a K. It's a biblical name out of the book of Genesis.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you. I like it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Jessica, 32, medical social worker. And zodiac signs, I feel like there's similarities. Definitely in different signs. It's not a deal breaker, but I'm a big Virgo, so let's throw that out there.
Big Virgo.
Yeah, I don't know. You're going to pop my balloon. I don't know.
Rep
How you
it,
feel
rep
about that?
it. I'll let you make it for now.
Thank you.
Hold
Your
on,
name,
hold on.
your age.
Wait. I like your outfit.
Thank you.
I feel like it's very unique.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? Even though you popped the balloon.
We're going to come back to her.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nee. I'm 36 years old and I'm an entrepreneur. I sell life insurance and I have a beauty parlor in North Houston called A Pretty Parlor. Zodiac signs are not a deal breaker for me. I'm a Cancer, so I get along with everybody.
Okay, cool. My son is Cancer.
Oh, for real? When's his birthday?
The first.
July?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. July 21st.
On the back end.
Yeah,
Right,
right
thank
there, right at the end.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Kayla, 31. I'm a hairstylist and a kid's barber. So before I answer your question, can you take your glasses off, please?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of bright in here.
No, I know. I wanted to see your face. But no, Zodiacs doesn't. I don't have a problem with Zodiacs. I'm a Scorpio. So I don't know if that's a problem. I heard you talk about Scorpios earlier. Thank you. It's okay.
Why don't you pop her balloon?
Because I'm a Scorpio and Zodiacs matter. But earlier he said Zodiacs shouldn't matter.
Well, listen,
so yeah, it's a very good
listen.
double standard. I don't want to listen. It's okay.
Zodiacs don't really matter to me
Until a Scorpio.
until the Scorpio. You know?
Now I'm gonna be 100. Okay. And this ain't no offense to nobody. But Scorpio is a problem. Okay. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. Like they're a problem. All right. And this is coming, this is coming from, a natural, zodiac sign. Like Scorpio is a problem. Like I know too many Scorpios in my family. I mean, they cool. Like both my parents are Scorpios. Like they cool as my parents, but I ain't got no Scorpio that's a friend. Not one Scorpio is a friend of mine. I nope. Can't. Not even. what Scorpio you can't, not Scorpio, what zodiac can't you deal with? Let me know in the comments. I just want to know what zodiac sign you can't deal with. Like you can't stand, ain't no way, no how, no possibility.
Different story for a different day.
So you allowed another woman to technically tell you my character?
No, not
That's what just
another
happened.
woman, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, different story for a different day.
Okay. You do have some pop balloons. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Coco Butterfly, 46. I'm a motivational speaker and a spoken word artist. And my ex-husband is an Aquarius.
Oh. I'm sure he's a hell of a guy.
He needs to be in hell.
Okay.
And why did you pop?
I just popped because I'm not really that into the Zodiac. So the fact that he popped because of the Scorpio, I was like, dang. So that's all.
Well, yeah, that's my one, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. You is cute.
Thank you.
I say you cute though.
Okay. And why did you pop?
Okay, I popped because this is kind of weird, but you look like my brother. And so I can't date nobody that looks like my brother.
Dang.
I mean, my brother's not ugly.
I got a
but
doppelganger out here.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show me a
Yeah.
picture of him. See if
Yeah,
we
you
really
do.
look alike.
Okay, gotcha. All right. There you go. Oh, you're supposed to wait on the popping, but okay.
Yeah.
It's your
That's
second
her
time back.
fault.
It's your second time back, though. You should know
She
that.
explained
Don't be blaming my girl over there.
it. She told me a whole lot.
Don't be
about that.
blaming my girl. No. Okay, you ready? Okay.
No, we got her on camera saying that he can pop, and right then and there. I remember that piece from for her being on camera. So we gonna blame her. She got the instructions wrong.
For the remainder of balloons, I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
So my question to you is, do you have any kids? And if so, do you want any more?
Yes, I do have one son. He's 8 years old and he's well taken care of. And I'm kind of liquid on the subject, but in the future I do. But that goes with, what I'm saying, my partner and how far along the line we get.
Okay. Your question?
Yes. Do you know how to cook?
I do know how to cook.
Okay.
Like in my earlier years, I was a chef by trade. Like I
Okay.
say, I'm a Renaissance man. I done did pretty much everything.
Okay. I'm pescatarian, so is that an issue?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
Your question?
What would be your ideal first date?
Ideal first date would be a nice dim lit dinner. And maybe after that, if the vibe is right, a nice cool evening stroll looking at the city lights.
Okay.
Your question?
You said you want more kids or you don't want more kids?
It fluctuates with my partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I do have 6 kids.
That's
So
6.
I like to be
Wow.
very transparent.
6 blessings.
Yes, I have 6 blessings. So you said you don't want more kids?
I said it
You said
fluctuates.
it
but,
fluctuates. Okay.
I mean, if
I'm
you
just
done,
saying,
yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
I'm glad she forthcoming with it, because most gonna hold out.
Your question?
What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about furthering myself in life, and I'm a knowledge freak. So like I want to learn and do as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes with just, what I'm saying, enhancing my skills, just whether it's job or just learning new trades and
Mhm.
everything.
So what do you do now?
Industrial development.
I
I'm
hear
a
you. Okay.
carpenter by trade.
Got you. Cool.
Okay. Do you have your toothpick?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You're gonna have to pop 2 balloons.
I have to pop 2.
You have to pop 2.
Okay. Well,
I'm right with you.
okay, let's go. Mm. She beat me to it.
No, are you gonna pop this lady's balloon?
You said what? I'm sorry.
Why was he gonna pop your balloon?
You
No,
said
she popped her own
I
balloon,
popped my balloon.
so-
But you were coming to her, so why were you gonna pop her balloon?
No reason. It was literally just I had to choose. It was you. Wasn't a specific, like, you're a nice girl. I like your name, and everybody can win.
There was definitely a reason. There was definitely a reason.
No, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I had an unpop. I was really indecisive. I was actually gonna pop it a few moments ago when you just seemed really indecisive. When you said about Zodiac signs, is it a deal breaker? But you popped her balloon because she's a Scorpio. So I just feel like, you seem like you're indecisive on your on your questions. And
You don't want an indecisive seeming man.
I don't.
I respect.
I'm a very black and white person. I know what I want and I go for it.
You know, it's a lot of gray area in life.
I don't do
It
gray.
is.
No, we too old to do gray.
I mean, that's what you into.
You still have one balloon that you have to pop.
All y'all are lovely ladies, but go ahead and pop yours.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
I popped her balloon because not really feeling the haircut. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Now you had your balloon unpopped. Why?
I just like his style. Like I think I can work with the dress. Like I can mold them. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He don't like your hair. You don't like his outfit. Y'all gonna try to mold each other to what, better outfits or something? I don't know. I'm lost on that one.
Okay. You may ask the remaining balloons a question.
All right, remaining balloons. How big are y'all on red flags that you see in your friends?
So I'm very big on red flags that I see in my friends. If I see them and I can point it out to them, help them to correct it, we'll start there. If they don't, then it's time to find new friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you ain't got no friends. You just said in the last round that you ain't got no friends. That, you know, I don't even know how people even answering these questions.
I don't like hanging around people that don't serve me. So if I have friends that aren't on a good path or trying to elevate, then I naturally separate from them.
Okay. And when you say serve, you speaking like metaphorically?
Like, I feel like who you hang around is who you become. So if they're partying all the time or drinking or just develop bad habits, I feel like I'm going to be like that.
Got you, because you are the company you keep.
Mhm.
Fortunately, right?
My friends don't have red flags. If they had a red flag, they wouldn't be my friends. I keep great company. So shout out to them.
Okay. got
Hey,
a
girl.
solid circle. Sounds sure that I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna let them ask you a question.
Do you like to suck toes?
Now, I done sucked some toes before, but it's definitely not my preference.
I didn't tell you to suck mine. I just asked it.
He just keep breaking the rules. he just keep breaking the rules. And what is up with these very intimate questions? Every round there's an intimate question. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. I mean, I actually like it, but I thought they didn't like talking about stuff like that on the first date. You know, it's too quick to the conversation.
Did you like it?
Why are you popping balloons?
I'm not supposed to pop now?
No.
Well, why'd you pop her balloon?
I done sucked some toes before, but it's definitely not my preference.
Okay.
Were you going there?
No, I just asked him. Just, just to see what he likes to do in his spare time with his ladies.
So
why'd you keep your balloon?
So we asking, do people suck toes in their spare time? That's what we asking. In your spare time, do you like your toes with mustard or ketchup? I just want to know for record purposes. Just want to know what you do in your spare time. Sucking toes. I just want to know. Just come on now.
I kept my balloon because he's a nice looking gentleman. I like his aura and his stance, and he sounded like a well-rounded man. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Is she your type?
Yes.
So why'd you pop?
I ain't finna suck her toes.
She didn't ask you that.
I don't like to suck toes.
Hold on. It's a question. First of all, asking a question mean that I would think that if you ask this question, that you want that person to do it because you want to know if they do it because it's something that you like. She like, well, I'm not asking him to suck my toes. I just want to know if he gonna do it. So if he say he do it, then you probably gonna want your toes sucked. What's the point of asking the question if you ain't gonna want it, if you don't want it to happen? I don't get that. I don't get that. I mean, I ask questions like, look, do you like to do it like this? Yes, no. Okay, that because I want to do that. That's why you asking the question. She confusing.
Okay.
Okay. A question. How do you feel about traditional roles in relationships? Like, do you think the girl is supposed to do like the cooking and cleaning, or would you step in and do like cooking and cleaning too, or do you expect her to do?
You know what? That's a very good question. And in this day and age, you know, traditional roles kind of seem blended for how your dynamic and relationship works. So, I mean, I'm a man's man and I'm gonna do what a man's supposed to be doing. But I ain't shame about washing dishes and folding clothes. So, you know.
Okay.
Your question.
What is your relationship like with God?
I'm a Christian. I'm very devoted in my faith. You know, I read my Bible. And actually, me and my dad, we go to online Bible study because he lives in Virginia. So we FaceTime and we, you know, do Bible study every week.
Okay, that's cute.
Okay, now you've already popped one, but you're gonna have to pop one balloon out of the two you have.
Oh, we're here again. Reaction time. I mean, prediction time. So I think that, you know, the little youngin with the see-through outfit on, I think he gonna pop her balloon. I think that's where we going.
You have your toothpick?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
You didn't break.
Damn.
Hold on. Why you asking do we got his toothpick? He been popping balloons this whole time, and you asking do we got his toothpick? We got to stay the course.
I don't want to pop any more balloons.
You don't want to pop anymore.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Well, ladies, like I said, everybody can't win. And it's a tough decision. But I'm going to go ahead and pop yours.
Okay, and why did you pop this lady's balloon?
I popped her balloon. Like I said, she's a nice lady, very soft-spoken, but she came out here in lingerie. We got to say that for the bedroom, baby.
Okay, and why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I'm glad somebody said it. I wasn't just the only one that was thinking it.
I liked a lot of his answers that he had, and he seemed like a gentleman. I like gentlemen.
I am.
Now, if she had like whatever you prefer, would you?
Yeah, definitely would have, you know, went a little different route.
Okay. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
No.
Do you have any questions for her?
What was the inspiration behind your hair? I see you got the two-tone white and black.
I like to be different.
I like that.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
No more questions.
Okay, is this a match?
Be cool.
Is this a match?
Yeah.
Is this a match?
Yes.
Okay, we have a match.
I'm glad she did that because yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, lady.
Honestly, I didn't think she was that short because she looked like she was about the same height as some of the other people that was next to her till she stood next to Deshae.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. She's so cute. She's so cute. Match balloon.
So when you first saw Adrian come out, what'd you think about him?
I thought he was nice. He was tall, and I couldn't really tell at first until she told him to take the glasses off, because I want to look in your eyes and see like if you lying or whatever. And he
I
cool.
seem like an honest person in the eyes.
No.
You see, at least you didn't see.
That's why he got the glasses on.
Oh, you try to hide, trying to conceal a few things.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to talk about it because last time Adrian was here, he did make a match when he came to the show. So what happened?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
We are here with our next male contestant. What's your name?
My name is Wavy.
Wavy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you so much. So what brought you out to this experience tonight?
I want to check it out. Definitely open to finding my match and, just seeing where it goes from there.
That's a great having an open perspective. So what type of lady are you looking for? What qualities?
Educated, beautiful, smart, God-fearing, career-oriented, family-oriented, stuff like that.
Those are some great qualities. Well, you make sure you have fun out there.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Your mic.
How you doing?
Good. Okay. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your
My name
occupation.
Wavy. 37. I'll be 38 July 4th. From Chicago. My occupation, I own a promo company.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna go out to eat. We're gonna have fun. You're gonna learn.
Okay.
We're gonna pray together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your love path?
My love path. I think architect. I want to say architect. Yeah, I'm very I'm a good listener. But definitely an alpha male type, like very traditional in the man's role. I know where I am. I know where I want my woman to be. Very dominant, very smart, but also a great listener.
Okay. All right. You do have some pop balloons. Let's find out where the ladies popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Tamara. I'm 40. I work in banking as a customer care specialist. I just mainly pop because just off of first initial glance, you wouldn't be somebody I would normally typically date or, just go for. So that's all.
No, is Tamara your type?
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Datiana. I'm a behavior therapist. I'm 30 years old. I'll be 31 in 5 days. I popped because I don't like how you introduced yourself with a nickname. Is that your nickname?
That's my name.
Oh, well, that's why I popped. But I do like your aura. Like, I like men that are men, and I feel that you're a man.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jackie. I am 39 and I'm a personal trainer and I drive forklifts. I popped in just general. I feel like overall he's not my type.
Is Jackie your type?
Very beautiful.
And is she your type too?
Very chocolate, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Yellow belongs on Black women. I like that.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
India, 42. I am a financial advisor and entrepreneur, and it's just a little short. That's all. That's all.
That's cool.
Is India your type?
Very Nubian queen, very Black women belong in yellow. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to let you ask the ladies a question.
All right, so my question is, if you could have dinner with any historical figure besides Jesus Christ, who would it be?
If you have what?
If you could have dinner with any historical figure besides Jesus Christ, who would it be?
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Couture Wilson. I'm 37 and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I would I don't know. That's a really tough question. There's so many historical. Martin Luther King.
That's my frat brother.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Jessica, 32, medical social worker. And if I can have dinner with any historical figure, it would be Kwame Nkrumah. Civil rights, went to Lincoln University. You say frat brother? You're in a frat? What frat?
Alpha Phi Alpha.
I'm an Alpha Kappa
I
Alpha.
don't want to get no clout off of it.
I'm an AK.
Okay,
That's
nice
why.
to meet you,
Nice to
fam.
meet you, fam. But yeah, I want to know about the movement. I want to know about how it was back then and what are we doing now that we're not progressing?
For sure.
I want to know.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Coco Butterfly, spoken word artist, motivational speaker. Did I say my age? 47. And I would chop it over Tupac.
That's a good answer.
I seen that coming.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Kayla, I'm 31, and my occupation is hairstylist and kids barber. For me, it would be Walt Disney. I say that because the amount of stuff Disney owns and the way that that man incorporated his business, how did he get that thing to a T? Think about all the stuff he owned.
Never thought of that.
I'm going to allow the ladies to ask you a question.
What is your most spontaneous thing that you've done?
Most spontaneous thing I've done. I would say, I don't know, like just one day waking up, like I'm just gonna leave and go travel. Like very spontaneous. And yeah, I'm a very spontaneous person anyway. But yeah, I want to say like I picked up and just went to Colorado, went to Denver just within a day. And, you know, had a good time, stayed the weekend.
Okay. My question is, what's your favorite tattoo and why?
My favorite tattoo probably is Nefertiti right there, because Nefertiti is like a strong Black woman. I don't think she gets enough credit, but like it reminds me of like the women that's in my family. Very strong, very dominant, very queen, like you know what I'm saying? So I would say the Nefertiti on my arm.
Thank you.
Good
Your question?
How's your relationship with your mom?
Oh, it was great. Like, that's my twin. Like, I kind of say like me and her like almost grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Very cool, very like one of my best friends. Like, I love her.
Okay, your question?
First, I like your Nefertiti. I got one as well.
Okay, yeah.
But what inspires you to get your shirt?
My shirt.
Yeah, I noticed all little symbols around it.
I think it describes my personality. Like, very independent. I like a little flash. You know, I think everybody likes money. Gold belongs on Black people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just encapsulates my personality.
Okay.
You like my shirt?
Yeah, I noticed all
Okay,
those
thank
symbols.
you.
Okay. All right, here is.
Now that sounds like that's a connection right there. No lie. That right there sound like it's a connection.
The hard part.
It's the hard part.
You're going to have to pop one balloon.
One balloon.
And I'm with you.
Okay. Damn.
And why did you pop this lady's
I'm sorry, I had to pop, but very beautiful. I like your outfit. I like your wristwear. Yeah, definitely. But I had to pop one.
Okay, and you had your balloon unpopped, and why?
I had it what?
You had your balloon unpopped, why?
Just listening.
You can choose your type.
She's cool, man. Very chocolate, very beautiful. I like the outfit. I like the heels.
Thank you.
And he's your type.
No.
Oh, what makes him not your type?
Just not. He's just not.
That's cool.
Just holding balloons to be holding balloons. Come on now. Just pop. We good. Just pop.
Okay. Okay, for the 3 remaining balloons, you may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
All right. What's the most important lesson you learned in the past relationship, and how did it shape you now?
Okay. Lord.
What did I learn from my past relationship? To love myself. I lost myself because I'm a giver. I'm a Cancer. So
Me too.
I'm a natural giver. I love. I love to, and sometimes, people can take that for granted and you can lose yourself. So I learned how to really strongly love myself.
I like that answer.
In my last relationship, I learned to listen, to understand, and not listen to defend myself. So I had to learn how to communicate and listen better. And I think that was something I really took away from it. Like, we're on the same team.
I feel that.
I feel like I learned to calm down and actually listen to exactly what he's saying. Sometimes, you hear half of it and you instantly just pop. I learned to just take a breather, listen, and actually communicate strongly with, within whatever the situation is.
Got it.
Okay, now the ladies get to ask you a question.
Okay.
So, what are you looking for in a woman? Like, why are you here?
Okay. The first question you said, what am I looking for in a woman? Very strong, educated, has morals about them, know what they believe in, know what they stand on. What's the second question?
Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here to try something different. Trying to step outside my comfort zone, and also, match with somebody that I feel like we can go to the next step, and going from there as well. No matter, just trying to make a genuine connection to see if we can go to the next steps. So that's why I'm here.
I want to ask this question, but I do not want it to be rude, okay? It's not rude. Just bear with me. Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke weed.
You don't smoke? Okay. You got this like Bob Marley kind of, people tell you like,
I like Bob.
Okay.
I like Bob.
You been to Jamaica?
I've been to Ocho Rios.
Okay.
I travel a lot.
Me too. Oh, Lord. Oh, sorry. Nah, that's cool. I just wanted, because you got that island feel.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I get a lot of, I look like this. Like yesterday, somebody told me I look like Kendrick, and then
you got a little
like,
Kendrick a little bit.
He look like me, man.
Don't do that.
He look like me.
A little
Man.
Kendrick a
He
little
been
bit.
spying on my page, and he from Chicago too.
I got you from Chicago.
Yeah.
We do have a pop balloon. It's fine. Why did you pop? Why did you pop?
I popped because, a certain symbol on your shirt, and when she asked your question, do you smoke? And you said no. So it's just kind of weird to wear something like that and you don't even smoke. So in my head that's what I thought it was.
I mean, it could be help.
But you're right.
CHCA.
Okay. Now you do.
They pop over the craziest reasons without clarification or justification. They just pop. And then leave it there. Once they get the justification, then they leave it there like, all right, I don't want my balloon back. like what happened to the inquisitiveness of just asking a question before you pop your balloon or whatnot? Like, I don't get it.
You have 2 balloons.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little complex here with this decision. So I'm thinking. I think both gonna end up going, because if he chooses a young lady in a black dress, he's gonna find out that she got 6 kids. He's gonna pop on her, and I almost feel like he's gonna pop the young lady in the cream, but I'm not 100% sure. So you know what? We just gonna play it out and see what happens. You know, we gonna play these predictions out and see what happens.
Let me ask them a question.
Okay. My question. Oh, my bad. Cut the camera off. My question is, what are your goals in the next 5 years?
My goal in the next 5 years is to be retired and travel. I'm very financially secure right now. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to retire, retire and travel. 'Cause
Sounds
I've
good.
already reached all my goals. So,
That sounds good.
You said next 5 years, right?
Mhm.
Okay. In the next 5 years, one, I want to be happy. We started there. Okay. Then definitely married and really successful in my business. I'm still building it out. I have a social work consulting company, and I just want to see where it goes and take it all the way. Just helping my people.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Okay. You have to pop one balloon.
Can I ask another question?
Sure.
How many kids y'all got?
I have 6.
I have 1.
How many do you have?
I have 0.
Okay. Near one?
Yeah. I'm, you know what I'm saying, I don't have no kids, so I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, deal with somebody, not deal, but be in a relationship with somebody where we're on the same page and equally yoked in that area. So, but you guys are lovely. I appreciate it. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Yeah.
It was a joy to have you up here.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
I should have seen that. I told you it was a little confusion. Like I kind of felt like, you know, I didn't know the young lady in the cream had 1 kid, but I know the one for 6. Yeah, I know that one popping. I know that one popping.
Go ahead, Brandon. Yeah.
So when you came out, were they popping on you initially, or did you pop on them?
They the one girl said she ain't like my name. I was like, yo, my name Wavy. Like,
So she
for real.
popped on you because
Yeah,
of
she
your
was like,
name.
is that your real name? I'm like, yes, my real name is Wavy. And
So
she
that's
was
what
like,
your mama named you?
yeah,
On your
mama
birth
named-
certificate?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't help that then, you know?
I couldn't, so.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier.
Your name
Check the
get you
description
popped
for the link.
on. Just
Hello there. What's your name?
My name is Jamal.
Jamal, nice to meet you. So what brings you out here tonight?
A friend kept asking me to come on the show. He signed me up. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead on and tend to it. You know, I'm going to just come and get the experience.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You got to put yourself out there. So what type of lady are you looking for?
A lady who's fun, nurturing, feminine, loyal, practice some good, healthy habits. And, you know, don't make nothing big out of something small.
Well, those are some really good qualities. I hope you find the type of lady that you're looking for and you have fun out there tonight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman.
How you doing, ladies?
Hello. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How you?
Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jamal. My occupation is a ramp agent for an airline.
And how old are you?
I'm 35.
35.
hold on, wait. Somebody missing. What happened to the lingerie girl? Lingerie girl is missing. Cream dress is missing. So 2 people out the lineup is gone. We need explanations.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me. I'm very fun, very competitive. I like to travel. So if you like to travel, have a passport. I'm always down for a trip, make some new memories, share some new experiences, things of that nature.
Okay. And what was your love path?
I actually came out to be a harmonizer. So,
All right. Well, you do have one pop balloon. Let's find out why she popped.
all right, let's go.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Tamara. I'm 40 and I work in banking as a customer care specialist. Initially, just the attraction.
Got you.
Now, is she your type?
I think it's the attraction too as well. You know, I like the outfit, but you know, the initial attraction, I don't think it was there.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna allow you to ask the ladies a question.
What does femininity look like to you in a relationship that's healthy?
Let's start with your name,
That's a really good question. I like that question. That's a very good question.
your age, and occupation.
Daytiana. I'm a behavior therapist and a grad student. I'm 30 years old. To me, it's allowing me to be soft, not putting me in an environment where I'm going to have to constantly be fighting, not physically, but mentally and emotionally.
Okay, so do you feel like a man has to bring your femininity out you, or it's just already there naturally?
I feel like it depends because like men that are men, they have a natural aura about them and they just naturally bring it out.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jackie. I am 39. I'm a personal trainer and I drive forklifts. Dang, that's kind of hard for me. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm still working on being submissive. But far as the feminine part, you know, keeping a clean house, making sure my man is, if something is worrying him, being concerned, you know, cook. But I'm an alpha female, so it's kind of a challenge to be submissive. Like he would have to really like put his foot down.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
India, 42, and I'm a financial advisor, entrepreneur. I think women actually have natural femininity because we're women. And I think the right man will bring that out in any woman. So, yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I disagree with you. Either you are or you ain't. You know, when she says she's an alpha female, that means she got masculine energy, and you know, it could be a challenge. If a man got to bring out your femininity, then it just ain't there, you know, or you just don't want that. But you can't rely on a man to put that out of you, or to come around and be a particular way to make you soft. No, it's either you are or you ain't. I don't think there's no middle ground or anything like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Couture, 37, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. And what was the question again?
I was saying, what does femininity look like to you in a healthy relationship, and does a man have to bring it out you, or is it just natural for you?
Well, it's just natural to me, baby. That's just how I am. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, catering to my man. I love to cater. I love to get massages. I'm just a natural soft girl like that.
Okay, cool.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Kayla, 31, and I'm a hairstylist. For me, I feel like it's something that you're naturally with, but the man that is there with you, if he's leading you correctly, then of course you're going to be that feminine energy that the man needs.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to have the ladies to ask you a question.
Let's get it.
How do you feel about traditional roles in relationships?
I think traditional roles is very important. I don't feel like a woman just always have to cook and clean. Like a man could pick up the slack depending on the situation. You know, it ain't got to be that complex. I think people making it more than what it is today in this day and age. But I really think it's a staple in, you know, a healthy long-term relationship.
So, because in the long term, I don't want to work. I want to be a stay-at-home wife or mom or whatever. And so I was just saying.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Is everything wrong with that?
Your question?
Are you comfortable around pets? Like I have everything, turtles, snake, dogs,
Mhm.
cats.
I mean, I don't have any pets. If it's excessive, then it'll probably
Be too much.
be too much for me. But like a dog and a cat, like I don't really mind.
You like snakes?
Nah, nah.
You really do have snakes?
I do. I have everything: turtles, hamsters, dogs. My son has a cat.
I don't know, man. Maybe you should have got into a veterinarian.
I breed dogs too, so I just love animals.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
I'll come back to you. Your question?
I don't know. I just feel like the energy wasn't there. I was trying to wait it out, but you're very handsome.
Nah, you're right. The energy wasn't there. It's okay. Like, you doing everybody a favor by popping. Like, every last person on the line, you doing a favor for.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
You look nice yourself.
Thank you.
Your question.
What made you get your necklace?
I'm just getting into the stone thing. I heard it like promotes spiritual growth and it kind of like shields from negative energy. So I was like, why not? Plus, I think it looked kind of cool. So
Okay. Do you know which stone it is?
Black Obsidian.
Yeah. I was wondering if you knew.
Okay.
You do have a pop balloon. Let's find out why she popped. Why'd you pop?
Yeah, it's just I didn't feel like a connection, but I think you're very handsome. I love your skin, you're gorgeous. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For the 2 remaining balloons, you may ask the ladies a question.
Do you have any role models for like a healthy relationship? If so, who are they?
Oh, I don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody in my family was married or nothing.
Even if it's not your family, like you could just go off someone that everyone knows, like as far as quote unquote relationship goes, like, but from your perspective.
I don't do like the relationship goals or, stuff that you see, because as you can see on the news, when we thought it was sweet, but clearly it ain't. So I don't follow no relationship goals.
Okay.
So how you gonna know what's a healthy relationship and what's not a healthy relationship? Because I'm pretty sure you're on social media. So if you don't, if what I guess the rebuttal question is, what are your own personal relationship goals? Because clear, we need more. We need more out of that conversation. We definitely need more out of that conversation.
For me, it would be my great grandparents. I was able to actually watch them like have a relationship and see how they loved each other. My great grandfather passed at like 83, and then my great grandmother passed at 98. But what I love to see is I noticed how she had 3 children, and that man stepped in and loved them kids like they were his own. I didn't notice that he was not even my actual grandfather until he passed. But it was a beautiful thing to actually see.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're gonna have to pop one balloon.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
And why did you pop her balloon?
I think she holds some good substance and values, but just initial attraction.
Okay. And why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I actually was listening, and he actually knew exactly what necklace he was wearing. So I wanted to see where it could possibly go.
Is she your type, besides not having that connection?
I mean, she seemed cool. Like, definitely somebody I'll, hang out with, definitely somebody I'll, talk to, but,
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
Do you have kids?
One little boy.
You have no kids?
Yeah, I don't have any kids. I have 2 dogs.
Okay. Well, thank you.
That was quick in the mud. First one, you got any kids? Nah, yeah, I got a little boy. Pop. I ain't got no kids. I got 2 dogs. I guess if you got kids and you coming out here, you gotta ask the question, how many people on the line got kids, and just weed out the whole line. I told you, some of these women are on the show because they drop their kids off for Father's Day. That's why so many women out here. They dropped their kids off for Father's Day and thought they were about to come find them a boo. That's exactly why they on this show. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, with that being said, that's probably why them other two women had to leave because they had to go pick their kids up. I ain't gonna. They got that call like, look, you got to come pick the little crumb snatcher up. Like, hey, I got to get to work in the morning. Come on now. They had to leave.
All right. Unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you.
Thank you.
What were some of the reasons that the ladies popped on you?
The one I was supposed to match with said I have a kid. Another one said she wasn't feeling the energy, said I was handsome, like my skin. Another one said I was handsome, like my skin, but I forgot what she said, but I think she said she wasn't feeling the connection or whatever. So it was stuff like that.
Okay. So just like not anything major, but just more like of a personal preference type of thing. Okay. So the girl that you felt like you could have matched with, what was it about her that you liked?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
What about here is good, but bring it up to you. Don't ever pull yourself down. You bring it up to you.
Okay. Makes sense. Let me put this behind my ear. Probably gonna be used.
Okay. We'll get you a toothpick.
No, this is he gave me one. This is the toothpick. Yeah, I'm putting it behind my ear.
Okay.
Yeah. So real.
Real smooth with it. Okay. Great strategy.
Not trying to.
So we basically giving her more airtime this week because she ain't have a lot of airtime for the last few weeks. So we giving her airtime this week. That's dope. Always got to get an intern. Some. You always need more characters to kind of fill out the show. I like it.
Be disrespectful, but is the host attached?
She is married to the guy for me.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, I'm not the host. The host out.
What's your title?
I am a production assistant.
Is the production assistant attached?
I am detached and I'm working. We ready to roll. Let's roll.
Ain't nothing wrong with what you just did, but the way they looking, you did wrong. From the way they looking, you did wrong. They heard that whole conversation. Coincidentally.
I tried.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hello.
Your mic.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Christopher Willis. I'm 47, and I'm a nuclear engineer and project manager.
Oh, the other lady gone too with the dress on. I'm doing, see me doing better without you. Yep, that's what it said. She gone too.
Day.
Okay, Nicholas. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags are liking my sense of humor. If you don't, that can make for bad vibes. So I think liking my sense of humor is a green flag.
What are some green flags in dating you? Like some of
these guys just ain't listening to the question. I don't know if it's they nervous or they just can't hear, but they messing up. They messing up today.
Some qualities about you.
Okay. So in the reverse, I'm fun to be around. I think I'm fun to be around, whether we're walking a museum or out enjoying something that's more festive. I think I'm a good time to be around.
Okay. And what was your love path?
It was the adventurer. I was shown to be an adventurer. I surprised myself with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
The question that I'm posing to the ladies is, in your last relationship, what did you contribute to it ending?
Okay.
Oh no, she's still
Let's
there.
start with you, your name, your age, and your
she won in the last round though, but she's still there.
Occupation.
My name is Tamara. I'm 40. I work in banking as a customer care specialist. As far as contributing to him cheating, I don't know what I would have contributed to that. You would have to ask.
I mean, it could be one or two things. Either it's something that you wasn't doing, or he just didn't really want to be in a relationship. I mean, it had to be something. Like, I mean, there are some guys that just be cheating. I'm not trying to take anything from that, but you know, did you ever ask him like, what was it I wasn't doing for you to cheat on me? Was that ever a conversation? I'm asking for him. I'm asking for him.
Ask him what his reasons were.
Understood. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you think it was a case of he was lacking something, whether it be intimacy, connection, the vibe? Okay.
I was completely blindsided because we were like best friends, and we did everything every day type stuff. So it wasn't like he was not getting anything.
Understandable.
So
okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
How you doing? I'm Jackie. I'm 39, and I'm a personal trainer, and I drive forklifts. One thing that I think that I can contribute to, I think that I could have been more supportive. I think that because he did most of the showering or everything pretty much in a relationship, I could have did more in a relationship, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could have did more. Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
India. I'm 42 and I'm a financial advisor, entrepreneur. My last relationship was my ex-husband. I'm divorced, and I really tried everything that I could. And we're actually cool to this day, and he regrets the fact that we're not together. So, and I've asked him this question because I've done a lot of healing. I wanted to make sure that I was ready to be in a relationship before I started dating again. And he really didn't have anything to say. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Couture. I'm 37 and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a business coach and I have several other businesses. What did I contribute for its end? Not a damn thing. To be very blunt with you, I'm the one who ended it. We grew apart, and
I mean that's a statistic right there. 90% of women ends the divorce. she literally just came out as a statistic, like 90% of women in divorce. So thank you for your honesty and confirming the numbers.
that was that. We on a different journey, different path. He started doing different things, and it was time for me to leave.
Okay. That's understandable.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Coco Butterfly, 47, spoken word artist, motivational speaker, and I couldn't have babies anymore, so he slept with my friend and got her pregnant. So that's what I contributed.
That seems to be a running theme.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Kayla, 31, and I'm a hairstylist. I did not contribute to his abuse and unparenting. Not on me, though. But yeah, I did contribute to that part. So we ended that. Yes.
Okay. Oh man, I probably should have asked a better question.
Yeah, you should have.
No, that was a good question. I wanted to see the accountability that was going to come
truth
out.
Trauma.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. My question to you is, what's the longest relationship you've been in, and have you ever been married?
I'll answer both of those. Yes, I was married to my high school sweetheart, and it was approximately 16 years with her. And outside of my marriage, I had a relationship that was approximately 8 to 9 years.
Okay. Is that why they both ended?
Why?
You said outside of your marriage.
No. I mean, not outside of my marriage, other than my marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, let me correct that.
Okay.
Other than my marriage.
Just for the record, I knew what he was talking about. you know, I understood what he meant when he said outside of his marriage, because he said I was married and outside of my marriage. I mean, yeah, but whatever.
Marriage.
And why did those relationships end?
With my marriage, absolutely the wrong woman for me. You know, when you meet somebody at 14, 15, like you haven't developed into who you're gonna be. So that was the case with that one. And the other one was, I believe it was she was wanting children and then I wasn't, and I think that created a divide. Yeah.
So do you not want children?
I mean, bro, you spent like 8 to 9 years with her. I think y'all could have had that conversation of not wanting kids before the 5-year mark. Why did y'all stay together for so long knowing that you didn't want kids, but she wanted? Was that a consistent conversation? Or was that like a every 2-3 year conversation? Because that's a long time to spend with somebody knowing that you don't want kids. Or maybe it was kind of like it was a maybe. I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
Not anymore. No, my daughter.
Sorry.
My daughter just graduated high school, and my son's a sophomore in college. So that's not something I'm interested in.
I understand. I don't have any kids, so that's why I apologize.
Understandable. Understandable. It'll be a lucky man that has them with you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is she your type?
Other than wanting kids, quite possibly. Yep.
Okay. Your question.
It's a few.
You know, I know we coming to a close, but I really think that my man from the first round jinxed some of these women. He like, yeah, some guys in the back that I think would be, you know, that'd be perfect for you. And each one he said that to did not get selected. I don't mean to laugh so hard, but everyone that he said that to has not been selected, bro. Like they have been popped or they have popped on someone.
Okay, first, do you know how to cook?
I'll say this, as far as knowing how to cook for me, like I can bake fish, a potato, like make spaghetti. But as far as having a cabinet or a pantry full of all the seasonings to do everything, not so much, you know. But if you requested a meal, I could make that meal if that's the question you're answering.
Okay.
Or that you're asking. Yeah.
Okay.
Your question?
Sure. At this point in your life, what are you looking for in a relationship?
In a relationship is a good time and fun, honestly, like and not in a ratchet way or you know but really just somebody that I enjoy to be around, and we're on the same, we catch a vibe. Like right now, like I said, my youngest just graduated. She's going to college in North Carolina, and I'm just seeing what life has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Your question?
My question is, are you willing to remarry or you just don't want to marry? What do you feel about marriage?
When it comes to marriage, I feel like there are steps. So a lot of people look like the goal of marriage. I start with the baby steps, which is finding someone I like to be around, a friend. So the first step is finding that, and then I can focus on what's for me once that develops. So I don't like to go into a situation saying I'm looking for this when I know there are baby steps to get to that. So I start with the baby steps.
Okay. Your question?
So I love learning things. What could you teach me?
It's very interesting that you asked me that. 18 months ago, I spent 9 years as a high school teacher. So before returning back to engineering. So what could I teach you? I could teach you about enlightenment. I could teach you about enjoying the life that you live. I could teach you about Christ. I could teach you about various things. So yeah, I'm an educator by nature. Yeah.
Your question?
With my age, me being 31, will that be an issue for you?
Absolutely, it will. So I have a son that's 20, and I've looked at it like this. If I am 27 years older than my son, I divide it by 2. And if you're closer to the age of my son than me, you're disqualified.
Okay. Okay, you have 4 remaining balloons. You have to pop one.
I have to pop one. Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me. Okay, and why didn't you pop this lady's balloon?
Beautiful lady, beautiful personality. And I just feel like, everybody has their preferences. And right now we're not in the same box as far as preferences.
Okay. And why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because he was my age.
Okay. All right, you have 3 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let you ask them a question.
Oh, wow. So I really only prepared one question. So the first question was kind of what you contributed to the demise of your relationship. So this question is, what would you bring to a relationship that will make
I gotta say my name again. Loyalty. I would say loyalty. As I get older, you appreciate the value of the small things. So
Okay.
Healthy communication and listening, and also having fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Knowledge. And the reason why I say that, because I love to learn and I have several businesses, so I'm very financially free. And I want my partner to be financially free too. So I'm gonna teach you everything I know so we both can build an empire together.
Good answer.
Okay. Now the ladies can ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want you to be honest. I hate to put you on the spot, but how would you rate your like in the bedroom from 1 to 10? Like 10 would be like you put in all the work, and then 1 is just like you just want to get it over with, maybe. I don't know. How would you rate you in the bedroom?
Well, as a math teacher and understanding numbers, and you said the scale is 1 to 10, I'm gonna go with 732,314.
OMG, okay. I love it.
Your question.
Have you ever dated a entrepreneur? And if so, how do you feel about supporting that person?
Give me a moment. I've dated people with entrepreneurial spirits and they had day jobs, but they were pursuing that. So that's the first, that's the answer to the first part of your question. And what was the second part again?
And how did you support them? Or how would you support a person? If
my network would be their network. So I think, you also, when you go out, if you have a person in mind or somebody that you're thinking about, when you meet particular people, you would see how they could benefit the person that you're with. So I would share my network, and as I develop my network, help that person out with.
Okay.
Your question.
How do you feel about, what is your spirituality? Like, do you believe in God? Do you believe in
I'm active in church, and I'm glad you asked that. So I'm actually launching a Christian business that allows people to find events that align with what they like to do outside of the box of normal Christian events. So if you say you're a business professional, as they market professional events within the church, you'd be able to do a search and find all those events that are going on in Houston. If you said my name is Katora, and I'm looking for professional Christian events, you'd be able to find those on my phone app. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm active in church. I have a good relationship with my pastor as well. So
okay. What church do you attend?
St. John's downtown. Glad you asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go to Church Without Walls off of Queenston.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
All right. Okay. You got to pop one balloon.
I gotta pop one balloon.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
So when asked about the relationship and what you would bring to it, she said loyalty. And from my understanding, that would be a given. And the fact that you're saying you're bringing loyalty to a relationship, when I assume that that's a given, it seems like there would be another option other than giving loyalty. So the fact that you're saying I'm giving loyalty, that's a baseline for me. So
it's the bare
that's what got the
minimum.
balloon popped.
Gonna need more.
Okay, you have 2 remaining balloons. You may ask the 2 ladies a question.
Oh man, so I went with a negative to the relationship, a positive to the relationship. How do you uplift the man in your life?
I think prayer and positive affirmations for you both to share what you want in life and always support each other in that. Also being that, like, how can I say this? Like, I don't know how you are with your family and friends, but I think your significant other or that person in your life should be with them too. So therefore, everybody is supporting you at that same time.
Okay.
Definitely prayer, because like I said previously, I'm very spiritual. And listening. It's very important to listen to your man, because if you don't, then you're not going to know what he's feeling, what he wants. So if I know what you want, then I can help support you, whatever dreams or anything. If it's something that you don't like, then I, make sure I navigate to, not doing what you don't like.
Makes sense. Or doing what I
Or
do
doing
like.
what you do like, yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm going to let them ask you a question. I'll start with her.
Okay.
You said ask me a question? So.
Come on.
How do you feel about a person having, so I'm just going to be very transparent. I have 6 kids and they're younger.
So 6, is it the number or is it just the fact that she has children?
It's not the fact that she has children, because I have 2. The fact that she said they're younger, and 6 is that's the Brady Bunch without me bringing my 3 in. So that would be the Brady Bunch plus 2. And I'm probably old enough. I don't even know if they're old enough to know who the Brady Bunch is, but that's that's more than I could accommodate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
I do. So I am not Christian, but I am spiritual, extremely spiritual. I do come from a Christian background, so I'm okay with that, but I wanted to know if he's okay with my spirituality. My spirituality is just pretty much meditating, praying, words of affirmation, truly believe in supporting people, really giving back what person gives back to me. And really truly understanding people from a listening perspective instead of thinking that, the whole world is horrible.
So your question to me is what?
My question to you is that a deal breaker for you?
Yes. And so I guess the trigger point that caught my ear was you're not a Christian, but when you pray, it just made me curious about who it is that you pray to.
Oh,
so
okay.
That was I don't know if it's to pop the balloon, but yeah, that was my disclaimer.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you. And thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
I'm not gonna touch that one. I want to, but I'm not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Let me ask you, did you think the ladies looked nice when you walked out there?
I don't have anything negative to say. I can't think of there's a couple that weren't in my wheelhouse, as they say, but I wouldn't knock their look.
Exactly. Thank you so much for being a gentleman about it.
Absolutely.
There were other men who came on the couch today that said every single woman was ugly.
You know what? Everybody is ugly to somebody.
Exactly.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
We had so many beautiful ladies out tonight, y'all. We had like what, 12?
Yes, we had a whole 12 pack of ladies, not an 8-piece, but a 12-piece.
12-piece, 12 pack.
Oh my goodness, let me get this chair. Do you think that we should put chairs back in? Chairs in the comments, chairs in the comments. No, we're not going. We have to get this back to Walmart with the rest of them.
Hey.
Let's not forget this balloon. Yes, indeed. For the biggest pop of your life. But yes, we definitely had a lot of ladies out. We had tall, we had shorter, we had natural, we had thick. So we don't hear nothing. We had a plethora of ladies.
Had it all. Yes. And they were gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, until next time, you got ladies get home safe.
Yes. Yes.
Get some rest after a tiring night of finding love.
Who wants to take the balloon?
We'll let her take it. Yes. Woo!
You get the pop it.
Yes. Because we know no one would ever pop on her. Okay?
No.
Y'all, it smell good. Y'all smell like perfume and wigs.
Yes. I just smell like perfume and weave spray.
Yeah. I got a bunch of mousse in my hair.
Yes, that's why it's popping.
I know. Thank you.
You know, as much as I like the background, you know, the little stuff they do in the background and everything, it's something else. But look, I done held y'all a little bit too long, 2.5 hours. That's a long time. So look, I'm gonna spare y'all the little speech, but I'm gonna catch y'all in the next go around. Peace.